Okay, my stuffed animal friends, I'm going to read you a story today. Oh, hello. I didn't see you there. I'm so glad that you could join us today. Now I can read you a story too. Today my story is More Adventures of Our Friend Knuffle Bunny. The name of this book is Knuffle Bunny 2. Let's see what happens in this story. Well, one morning, not so long ago, Trixie took a walk with her daddy. By now, Trixie was a big girl and she knew how to walk. And she knew how to talk. And boy, could she talk. She said, guess where I'm going to go? Guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to go show Amy, and then I'm going to show Meg, and I'm going to show, oh my goodness, she's talking. And as I turn the page, I see that she keeps talking and talking and talking. She says, I'm going to show Margot, and I'm going to show Jane, I'm going to go show Leela. She kept talking and talking and talking. Trixie was excited because she was taking her one-of-a-kind Knuffle Bunny someplace very special. Do you see how excited she is? She's pulling Daddy's hand. Were you ever so excited that you couldn't wait to go someplace? I bet you were. She was going to school. Trixie had not been to school for a while and she couldn't wait to go. Do you see her school? It's a big school. The mommies and daddies were going up the steps and into the classroom. She looks very happy to go back. She couldn't wait to show Knuffle Bunny to Mrs. Greengrove, her teacher, and all of her friends in pre-K. But just as her daddy said goodbye and gave her a kiss, Trixie saw Sonia. Look at Trixie's face. Does she look happy to see Sonia? Or does she look not so happy? Sonia has something in her hands. What is it? Look carefully. It's another bunny, just like Trixie's. Suddenly, Trixie's one-of-a-kind Knuffle Bunny was not so one-of-a-kind anymore. Trixie doesn't look so happy, does she? Let's see what happens next. Oh dear, the morning did not go well. The girls didn't like each other having a bunny just like them. One called him Knuffle Bunny, the other called him Knuffle Bunny. The afternoon went worse because when the girls were fighting, her teacher took the bunnies away from them. Did it ever happen to you that you weren't playing nicely and your toys were taken away? That happens to everyone. Their teacher put the bunnies up high, and when the school bell rang, Mrs. Greengrove returned the Knuffle Bunnies, and each girl got a bunny. And the day got better. They played outside while they waited for their mommies and daddies. Trixie played with her bunny in the sand. She pushed him on the swing. And before she knew it, it was time to go home. Look at her face. Does she look happy to go home? Or do you think she's sad to leave? Trixie ate her dinner. Well, it doesn't look like she liked it so much, but she ate it anyway. Oh, but she devoured her dessert. That means she really liked it. She ate it all up quickly. And then she brushed her teeth. You brush your teeth too, don't you? So that you have nice, clean, good teeth. These pages are hard to turn. After that, she tried to escape Mommy and Daddy robots from the planet Snurp. They had a silly game that they played, and Trixie ran up the steps away from them. At 1:30 bedtime, Trixie was tucked in and ready for sleep. When you're tired, it's time to go to sleep, and Trixie was tired. But a few hours later, when she fell asleep, she put her hand over her face and rolled over, and then look, she's starting to wake up. And Trixie realized something. What do you think she realized? Because she doesn't look so happy. Whatever it is made her sad. Trixie marched into her mommy and daddy's room. Look at how she's holding Bunny. Why is she holding Bunny like that? And she said, "That is not my Bunny." Oh, she says that's not her Bunny. She woke up Mommy and Daddy. Mommy and Daddy were sleeping. Oh, Trixie's daddy tried to explain what 2:30 a.m. means. It means it's the middle of the night and he wants to sleep. So he asked, "Can we deal with this in the morning?" He smiled and looked at Trixie, trying to convince her. Then he smiled and looked at Mommy and tried to convince her. But neither of them were convinced. They didn't want to wait. So Trixie's daddy went to the phone with Bunny. Before he even made it down the stairs and to the phone, bring, 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 the phone rang. And the voice on the other side said, "We have your Bunny." Who do you think it is that's on the other side of that phone call? So Daddy looked at the Bunny and he says to the man on the phone, "We have your Bunny." Sounds like two daddies were talking in the middle of the night. Arrangements were made. That means the daddies figured out how to get the bunnies back to the right girl. Well, Trixie and Daddy went out in the middle of the night. They went for a walk down the street, across their neighborhood. They live in a place where there's sidewalks and lots of lights, so they could do that. Trixie did not want to be late. She's here rushing with her daddy. And Sonia did not want to be late either. She's rushing with her daddy. Do you see? They live in a different type of city than we live in. They live in a big city with lots of tall buildings, and there's lights on all night where they can walk very safely. Well, the girls met with their daddies, and do you ever have trouble turning pages? Sometimes I have trouble turning pages, like today. Well, there was an exchange. The daddies gave each other the right bunny, and the daddies gave it to the girls, and the Knuffle bunnies were back where they belonged. Oh, the girls are hugging their bunnies. Did you ever lose your bunny or your teddy bear or something special to you? And when you found it, you just hugged it and hugged it. Sonia said, "I was so worried about my bunny." And Trixie replied, "So was I." And then they both said, at the very same time, "I'm glad you got your bunny back." And they giggled like that. And that is how Trixie found her first best friend. Well, her first best friend after Knuffle Bunny. And you know, that looks like the end of the book. But sometimes there is a surprise at the end of the book called an epilogue. It means this is what happened after the story ended. The next morning, both Trixie and Sonia rushed off to school. The new best friends had a lot of catching up to do. They say, "Do you want to play with Knuffle Bunny?" "Sure, do you want to play with mine?" So they're best friends and they're sharing now. But I want you to look at the pictures. The daddies don't look like they're full of energy. Why do you think the daddies look tired? I'll let you figure that out yourself, because I'm going to call this the end of my book, Knuffle Bunny 2. I like reading to you. I hope you have a good day, and remember I love you. Mwah.